Oh yes, it's a day off. I got my coffee and it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Can't make that much noise at the moment, but one of my neighbours are away. So what I'm going to do is, my fish are all on the surface, munching on something. What time is it? It's definitely not their first feed. Oh, the lights come on. Oh, it is their first feed. That's weird. Maybe I haven't set that alarm properly. The first feed is normally 7. Oh, the clocks have gone back. Oh God, how daft am I? The clocks have changed, haven't they? They've gone back or forwards or something like that. I don't know. But it means that I get a day. I don't know. Who knows? All I know is I've got to put some cladding on this shed today. And I must say, the water parameters are absolutely fantastic in my pond at the moment. My fish are absolutely loving life. Yes, and they're still going for it. Currently, guys, I've got 3 mil Cuttlebrook food in there. I've only got the 3 mil stuff because I've got the small Tozai that I bought from Koi Water Garden. Talking about Koi Water Garden, guys, I've been talking to my mate Keith. I'm starting to know Keith quite well now, not in that way, but I've been talking to him about a possible thing that I've been thinking about. A grow and show. I fancy doing a grow and show because I think the concept is real fun, to be honest, and Koi Water Barn hosts some amazing events. It's Halloween. Hosts some amazing events. So I hate it when that flickers. Host some amazing events, and they do things like I think on Halloween on the 31st today. Oh, today in Koi Water Barn there is an auction on, if nobody is aware of that. I was meant to go, but I just can't go. I can't take my son away from home on the very first Halloween. So he's going to dress up as a pumpkin and run around like a little lunatic. But I'm thinking about doing a grow and show, hosting it in Koi Water Barn with Keith, and we were talking about it this week. We still got some T's and I's to cross and dot before I sort of like let anyone know that it's definitely going to happen. But we're thinking about doing it with a quite a good quality fish, so it's probably going to be less people interested in it because it's going to be slightly more expensive than the Bayer Koi Farm version. Let me get this light back on. But we're thinking about doing it with yes, Shinoda High Utsuris. Very cool. So I've been talking to Keith. He's got 80 high Utsuris getting shipped over from Shinoda. 80, mind. And they range from £395 to £500. But I'm trying to get the price down. So I'm trying to, if we can do it in bulk and I get enough interest that we can sell them for maybe £250 or something like that. So I don't know much about prices at the moment, and if that doesn't work out very good, as in price wise, then what I might try to do is, I know he's got a load of Tozai there from the Sakai Fish Farm, so it'd be nice just to host a little event, have a couple of beers and put a little spread out and have a gathering of minds. So it'd be quite good fun. But anyway, if anybody would be interested in that, let me know. Comment below, and I can gauge it kind of on how many people would think that would be interesting and how many people would say they would be interested in doing it, basically. And what I am interested in, whether people would want to do a cheap variant of it or a good variant of it. Do you know what I mean? You know, what kind of price bracket would you like the fish to be at? Would you like a £100 fish, or would you like a £250 fish? Now, these fish are going to be a lot cheaper because we're doing it in bulk than they would be necessarily. Obviously, the more you spend on a fish, the better quality the fish is going to be, and the bigger the fish are going to be. And what variety would you be interested in, guys? Because it is possible that we could do Omosako Shiro Utsuris, or we could do, I don't know, like, guys, you know, whatever you think we could possibly get away with. Keith can get his hands on many things. Yeah, but anyway, that's enough of that. What we're going to do now is I'm going to get my work clothes on. Look at that, the fish are buzzing. They're like, yeah, first feed of the day, guys. Yeah. I still haven't put my my winter cover on this, guys, because it's gone reasonably mild at the moment. But what I am going to do before I start playing around with bonding all of this stuff on, I'll probably put the top on to prevent unnecessary FOD or debris. If you're ex-military and you play around with helicopters and planes, you know what FOD is, to get into the pond. Yeah, but trying to waste a little bit of time at the moment because it is quite early, but I'm looking forward to doing this. Let's have a little look into the filter house. Oh, nobody knows what it's like to be you, yeah. Look at that dummy. Believe it or not, they actually do play with that dummy, guys. Right then, guys, let's walk down the side. So all of this should be clad today. All of this where this breathable membrane is. I'm going to clad it. I've bought some more treated shiplap, so it's going to match the rest of my garden basically. And instead of putting the shiplap this way, I think I'm going to put it that way. Is it horizontal, vertical, or whatever? Anyway, that way. So for that side of things, I'm going to have to batten across the wall here to get fixings ready for this. Now I've got I'm lucky enough to have a nail gun. Like I said in my last video, or last but one video, I don't know why, I just thought I'm gonna nail gun my hand today for some reason, but there we are. Let's get this on. Still haven't changed this. Look, I'm still putting this screw in there, but I might go to B&Q to get a few other bits today. What I do have to get today is, if you can see my noggins, my rafters here, they're quite deep, and this, is it called a fascia board? It could well be. So this fascia board is too thin, so I might go and get another couple of fascia boards to put on here, and then I can put a bit of guttering on, because I'm just getting soaked when I'm getting in and out of this place at the moment. Yes, guys, so here is the pump house. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I'm getting a little bit of damp penetration here, but do you know what that is? So the water's coming off here, it's hitting the top of the air source heat pump and is bouncing across. So once I've got my gutter in there, that will be absolutely fine. And I have got millions of these little black flies in here, guys. So that tells me that all of these weird little lava stuff that's on all on the pipe work and stuff, obviously they must be those flies. So yeah, they're actually doing my head in. They are quite cute though. But anyway, we've got a bit of moisture in here as well. Obviously it's nice and warm in here. So I think what I am going to do, in the corner over there, I am going to put a extraction fan. And the extraction fan will be on a timer, the same as my bottom drain. And it will just click on every time the bottom drain comes on. It'll click on, it'll go for an hour or something, and then it'll come back on. So my pond params at the moment, we're 18 degrees, and my TDS has come down to 90, which I'm pretty chuffed with. My pH has gone to 7.2. Now we have had quite a lot of rain, so I think the rain, I'm not sure what the rain's coming in at. What's the rain coming at, guys? Comment. I think it's about 6.5, 6 is it? Something like that, depending on where you are, or if you live by Chernobyl. Anyway, yeah, so that's okay. As soon as that comes down a little bit, I might do you know what? I might sprinkle a tiny bit of bicarb in it today. I'm on about, I might measure it and put it in. So like something like, I don't know, an egg cupful or something like that. I'll see what an egg cupful is measuring wise in weight, and we'll whack that in, and we'll see what this raises up to, because I need to get grips on this. I need to understand a little bit more about pH, KH, and GH and all that kind of stuff. So that is what's going to happen. But the fish are super happy. There's no ammonia, no nitrate. This thing works like an absolute charm. So this is what I've got trickling in at the moment. So it is literally just a trickle in. I'm not quite sure what that is. Maybe I should measure it because it would be interesting, but I just eyeball that. I've got my UV off at the moment, guys, because if you can remember, I did have, I found a few flukes. I seen the fish flashing last week, so I put my first dose of Fluke Resolve Plus in. I got told to buy this one from a mate, yeah, I had that one as well, but I don't know, I chose this one, so I used this one. I put the recommended dose in for my pond about 4 or 5 days ago, so I'm going to wait. I think it says treat again after 14 days, obviously to treat the unhatched eggs from the actual fluke. So I'm gonna. I think it says to treat after 14 days, but I'm gonna treat after 10 days. I think so. People have sort of like persuaded. Well, a couple of people have persuaded me to do it after 10 days. So I'm gonna do it after 10 days, and then we'll go from there. But the fish look a lot happier now, so I think that's probably done its job. Now, some people have said. Some people did say to treat the pond beforehand with chloramine T or a PP treatment just to strip back a little bit of the slime coat. Yes, I could have done that, but I don't think the problem was that bad to necessitate maybe a pre-treatment or pre-strip back. Not that I'm an expert, but the less chemicals I put in my pond is probably better. So to that end of things, I have just used the Fluke Resolve Plus. So the problem wasn't horrendous. I've done a load of scrapes, only found a few flukes, so we've got that done now. So I'm hoping that's going to nip that in the bud. I'll spin you around, guys, actually, because I've got another idea. So guys, I've seen something else that I really like, and I don't think I'm going to do it this year, but what I think I'm going to do in the summer, just for shits and giggles, is I might well work out a way to I might suspend this up a slightly higher and then make an opening in this wall here, make a wall across here and put a full glass frontage, so my pond basically spills into here, so the fish can come into here. So this will be like basically another pond with the backy shower above it, and then the backy shower then basically can just spill straight down. So so that's something that I think I'm going to do next year, to be honest, and I also think I'm going to extend the pond. So at the same time as doing that, well, I may as well dig a little bit more out, and we'll extend the pond to about 3,000 gallons instead of my 2,000 that I'm working with at the moment. It'd just be a bit of fun. And I think this would be incredible to have this as a pond with a glass frontage in it. You know, you'd be able to see straight through here to the glass in the front. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do, guys. I'm not going to dig down any further, and I'm not going to put a bottom drain here. What I'm going to do is I'll slightly slope the ground in this section, so it basically, and I'll put a flow in here. I'll put a return in here so it blows everything through into the main pond, and then we'll still be running on one bottom drain. But I don't know why, I just fancy doing it. And also another good idea for this would be is if I'm actually growing on smaller fish, or I get some fry and I'm growing these on when they come to a certain size, then what I can do is net the front here, and I've got all of this internal space to grow on with using the same water as the whole system. Obviously it's going to be the same temperature as the whole system, but you know, it's just an idea that I've got, which I think I might go for, and it's just something for me to do next year because it will be fun. Extend the pond up that way and extend the pond in this way. What a laugh. It's not my idea. I've seen someone else online who's done it, and I can't remember who it is, and I can't remember where I've seen it, but it was pretty cool. But that would make a really cool addition, wouldn't it? You know, just come in here, big glass frontage, look at your fish, they're swimming out underneath there. Love it. And I've still got all of this area here to play with. My drum should fit up on there really nice and tidy, and I should still have a bit of access to walk around the drum and do what I want to do with the drum, so that'd be good. Another thing that I'm thinking about doing with this return, now what I was going to do is obviously the pipework's going to come out of the drum, across here, into the backy shower, come down, and it's going to flow across here, and I was going to cut through here and drop down into that recess. So I'm going to have to take the fish out at some point and core drill this and seal it and put a 4-inch inlet there. However, in B&Q I found a very interesting product. It's basically, I'm not quite sure what it is. I think it's a PVC black 110mm 45-degree inspection hatch, I guess, or something like that. So basically, it's a small square inspection hatch which comes off, which I could put a grid on easily, or just leave it open. But that would allow me to drill at 45 degrees through. Now it's going to take a lot more core drilling to get 45 degrees through, but if I core drilled kind of like here, that means that when the water goes in to the pond, it's at a 45-degree angle and I'm still getting my vortex. I'm still getting the right flow around the pond. Now I could just core drill straight into there, but then the water coming out of here, which is not going to be a very strong flow, is going against the flow. Now, no one likes anyone that goes against the flow, so I'm thinking about biting the bullet and drilling 45 degrees in there, and then putting that 110 inspection hatch on the other side. So that means then I could pull this across a tiny bit, come into there, 45 degrees, boom, straight through. So I'm hoping I've got enough room going through there. Yeah, I might have to drill from the pond side through to give me a little bit more of an angle from the dangle, but I should be okay there. I think the hardest part of it is going to be starting the hole. So what I might have to do is core drill straight until I get an inch in, and then I can come across and then core drill 45 degrees. But that'll be super neat, and that means I ain't going to be cutting across here at all. So that's the plan of attack for that. I've made a little bit more work for myself, but I reckon that's going to be a good hour's core drilling to get through there. However, it'll be worth it in the end, I'm sure. Right guys, so I know that's going to make a lot more work for me, going 45 degrees through block on flat. But is what it is. I've decided, and that's what's going to happen. Another thing I'm going to do today is possibly, like I just mentioned, is get that drip stuff, what you call it. Oh, it's coming to me. Guttering. Get that guttering done to stop this block work from getting too wet. And also, I'm not massively worried about the block work, because when I do render it, I'm going to put an additive in it, which is going to give it a little bit of waterproofing, you know, sort of like to stop it penetrating so much. Might not work fully, but it's going to help. Also, I'm not massively worried about it, because the damp pretty much is always going to be in here. That's why I've done it with OSB, because we've got water bubbling away in here. You know, it's hotter in here than it is outside. There's going to be some damp, isn't there, obviously. But it's not a problem, because all of these flies are keeping me company. Hundreds of them. I leave the doors open today. Creepy. It's like that film, The Exorcist, when that guy goes upstairs and all those flies are there. Ooh! Right, anyway guys, I'm going to get my work clothes on now and crack on. But anyway, happy Halloween. Come on, it's my day off. Give me a break, innit? Get 2 days off a week and it has to pee down. Absolutely tamping. But is what it is. Got a waterproof jacket, I'll put that on in a minute, even though my skin's waterproof. It's only intermittent showers though, so I am getting out there. I have battened most of the outside already. My word, it is absolutely hammering down. I love it. Oh yeah, if anything's going to lower my pH is this. Oh come on, My God, was that 7.3 before? I don't know, can't remember. That's what I mean, guys. That's why I've got to get a bit of guttering on there, because it absolutely hammers down here. So I am going to get that on at some point today. I'll go down to B&Q and I'll get a couple of bits and bobs. Even if I don't change this little bit of timber, I'll have to get the actual thing on. Oh, I don't know. Right, guys, so I've got the battens on. Ideally, I like to put other battens coming down to give it more breathability, but I just haven't got the space. It's gonna stick out way too far from the block work there then. So it's gonna have to make do like that. It's not the end of the world, it's a shed, it ain't a house. So that's what's gonna happen. But the good news is, I get to use this. Oh, the power. Right, guys, in between the show. Oh, look like Britney. Hit me, baby, one more time. In between showers, I am getting on with the cladding, believe it or not. A massive drip just went on my phone. So let me swing you around what I've done so far. I haven't cut in a few of the edges yet. I'm just trying to bundle it on. I've done one side. I haven't done the window reveals yet, but we're getting it. Yeah, so there we are, guys. That's the side of the cladding. So, like I said, I still haven't done the window reveals. Like, ideally, you know, we have got some breathing area there. Ideally, we'd have back going vertical as well, so you'd have a lot of breathing space. But I didn't want to sit too far off. So we've got a slight overhang there. I've got a good idea for underneath there. I'll talk about that later on, but I've left a section for the reveal all the way around there, which is going to butt in obviously and protrude slightly. I need to get some timber for that. I'll get that later on. I need to cut this corner. I know you can put like you can put timber there and they shutter off, but what I am going to do is I've got this nice little notch here, so I'm going to cut a bit of timber to notch into that, and then I can it'll look nice and tidy and square then. I'm going to work on this top section now all the way to the edge of my neighbours. So I think I've got enough timber to do all of that at least, but I think I need another couple of packs of timber to do that section there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it this size all the way across until she hits there, and then we'll go all the way down. So I'll attach some batten down there as well. I was intending sort of stepping it there, but for some reason I didn't put block work there. So anyway, whatever, that's it is what it is. So my mistake, so I'm going to own it, but I think actually it would look quite nice. It looked like like a floating corner there, and this little bit of render here when it ties into the pond is going to look really neat. So I'm trying to do a bit of architectural sexiness there. I don't know how well it's working, mine, but it'll be pretty cool. It'll be pretty cool. Fish are happy. Fish are happy. Their dad's out doing something, so it gives them a bit of interest in it. And I'm on the full fat coat, guys. That's bad for you, by the way. Right then, guys, so I've just been for some lunch. Went to a smokehouse. It was absolutely fantastic. So I am fueled up for the last hour and a half of sunlight. Bloody clock's going backwards. Anyway, I've done quite a bit. I'm trying not to fall in the pond, and what I've got to do actually is turn off my electric fence to keep the cats out, because I keep shocking myself, and got a bit of PTSD. It doesn't go well. Anyway, let me turn you around, show you what I've done. I've still got some left to do. I'm trying to put a board across the pond at the moment so I don't fall in. So that is me walking the plank, guys. So I've got this little bit left to do here. So I think what I'm going to do is that will be rendered so I can paint it the same colour as all the other rest of the pump house in the pond, which is a little bit of a strip. It'll look cool. Then I'm going to come up here, and then I think I'll just clad the whole lot. So be quite nice. Come around here, guys. Done a nice job on that corner, I'm not gonna lie. That is lovely, lovely jabbly. Put the what's it called, the reveal on this, I guess. So it's a reveal on this. I think what I'm going to do is actually put another little bit underneath here as well to keep that nice and tidy. I've done this yet. There's a little gap on the top there. I don't like that, so I'm going to take this off and do it again. I will do that again. I'm just working on this section at the moment now, but I keep shocking myself with this bloody pet repellent thing. So I'm going to take that off, turn that off, and I'm going to crack on. So guys, I'm not going to spend too much time talking. I'm going to crack on and I'll show you the results when we're finished. But I am more than happy with that. I think that looks very nice. I like the cladding going down. So it's the same cladding as this. So it matches, but it's just going the other way. Cunning, very cunning. So I'm going to crack on with this side now, guys. Get that last bit done. See if I can not fall in as well. I think I'll keep my phone out of my pocket just in case. Alright guys, prosperous day. I've done quite a lot. Been for a meal as well. But the night's drawing in now. I'm not quite sure what time it is, but it's just getting dark. So I'm going to go in for a glass of wine. I'm going to watch something epic on TV. I don't know. Fancy something. Maybe Henry V. If you've not seen The King on Netflix, or is it on Amazon? The King, but Henry V. Absolutely fantastic. Knights in medieval armour. Ooh! So guys, my last jobs for the day is just cleaning my stinky Nexus. So that's been on the boil for a little bit. Let's go opening my valve. Open up. Look at the rubbish in there. It must be doing something right, because that's pretty good. I like that. TDS 90. Let's see if we can get it down a bit. But anyway guys, apart from that smelling like cat's poo. Oh, gotta sort out my drink. Get off my grass! Get off my grass! Get! Don't pee on my grass, you! Get out of there! Get out of there! You cheeky dog. So yeah, currently that is my drain, guys. It will get better, trust me. But yeah, guys, the shed looks absolutely in disarray. Had to buy some more timber today, not cheap. So this is quite handy. Actually cleans my path every 3 days. So guys, this is what I've done so far. So I'm not too keen on these. I'm going to take these off. I don't like these. These are coming off. I'm going to see if I can get any thinner stuff from B&Q, because it needs to be half that thin to go up here. I think I can get some thinner gauge than that, and that will fit in there nice. So pretty much had to get into my next door neighbour's garden today. I put up another rafter that I was missing, that one right by my finger there. So that's a missing rafter which is put down now. I haven't clad around my neighbour's side. That's going to happen tomorrow. But yeah, I decided to put this little rail on, guys. So it's pretty cool. It's nice. I'm going to oh God, what's the word I'm looking for? Render. I'm going to render up to this. I've done all this. Oh, pretty cool. And it's come across. I'm particularly proud of this corner, guys. So that is one hell of a corner. I don't know how I've done it, but I've got the two 45 degrees together. But that bit looks really neat, and that's a bit that you can see all the time. So I've managed to clad all of this guys, on my walk the plank. So I've been walking the plank for the last couple of hours. You can see what I'm saying now, guys. So this bit here will be rendered and painted. I've still got to put the slate back on here. Slate, and I've left a tiny little gap to put the slates all the way across, and it still leaves a tiny little gap there, so nothing's going to get wet. But the fish are quite happy. I don't think they've been happy with me walking on this all day. But my polythene roof is doing okay at the moment. Bear in mind this is coming off, and yeah, those are coming off. Let's get back down here. And I've got to continue this all the way across. Actually, by the time I've put that all the way across, I don't know. Let me work with this. I think I'll have enough room to put that and my slate up there, and if I don't, well, I'll have to take some off and redo it again because I forgot about that. Ow. So that's okay. I can take a couple of bits off and redo that. It's good fun going on that plank anyway. So again, don't look at that. That was an attempt at something before which went horribly wrong. But straight in the center here, I think what I'm going to do, some people have suggested to drill a hole here, maybe a 10 to 12 mil hole, put a stainless steel bar in, concrete it in, and then I can sit my my 4-inch 4x4-inch columns up there, and then we can get my polycarb roof over. So it's it'll only be exposed on 3 sides, guys, which is amazing. To be honest, I can see myself polycarbing the sides, to be honest, in the future. You know me, I've got to do something. I can't sit down and be happy with what I've got. I've got to titivate. So fish are happy. The fish have had a little bit of interest today, watching me work on the pond. A little bit of sawdust on the pond, but that's not going to be a problem. Yeah, guys, so that's me today. Like I said, the early bird catches the worm. I have been up since about 5 o'clock doing this place. One of the next jobs, once all of this cladding is done. So let's not talk about the next jobs. Let's talk about what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. So tomorrow, what my plan is to finish all the bits and bobs, do the cladding on my neighbour's side before they come home. I like to do that. And what I would like to do is exchange this wooden fascia board up here for a slightly bigger one, and then I've got all the stuff now to put the drainage and the stuff on there, so I'm going to get that finished. But apart from that, guys, great progress. And like I said, guys, if you like this the video and you like my channel, please subscribe. It does help me out. I am looking forward to rendering this pond, painting it, getting myself inside. Don't slam. Getting inside and getting this backy shower up and working. It's going to be awesome. So, like I said, guys, please subscribe. This is going to be my little video area when it's all done up and I've got my artwork in here, and it's going to look proper bow. So, until next time, guys, I might put a cheeky video out tomorrow as well, because there's my day off tomorrow. We'll see what the weather brings. Oh my God. That was my canoe. So that canoe was up there, so I think I better take the canoe down for the day. Like I said, this is Wales, and the weather's serious. Until next time.